Hi, I'm Sam Hernandez. I ride a Harley Davidson Ultra Classic. I've been riding for about 2 years. Also rode bikes many years ago, on and off, on occasion. Started with mini bikes and stuff like that. I'm presently an aircraft mechanic with one of the major airlines, and right now I enjoy riding. I have a good time with it. I actually got this bike because me and my wife go out more often, do a lot of things together. I've made a whole bunch of new friends. It's actually changed my outlook on bike riders. My experience has been that now I say hello to everybody when I'm driving around. Everybody who's on a bike, whether it's a Harley, whether it's a metric, or like a Yamaha or stuff like that. It's been pretty cool. I also like to fly. I'm an avid scuba diver, but I find that riding my bike is more relaxing for me than anything else I do. I get on the bike, it's trouble with me, I just get on the bike and go, clears my head, ride sometimes for 30, 40, 50 minutes at a time. My wife gets on the bike with me, she goes and enjoys, we enjoy ourselves. I do a lot of stuff with church, more so now than ever. My wife also is a catechist at church. We do stuff with the kids. I also do a lot of riding with some military friends of mine, Toys for Tots. I'm presently riding with a new group, Llama, and I've met a great bunch of new people doing this. It's changed my outlook on a lot. Life's short. For an example, my wife is a cancer survivor. She's gone on 8 years, and I've actually grown closer to her because of our incident with her and the cancer. And now she rides with me more, and we do a lot of things together. One of our ultimate goals is I want to retire and not worry about where I retire to, not worry about an income. Just want to get me and my wife want to ride the world. I'm thinking about using the bike to go throughout the country, ride from the south to the northwest, like Seattle, on a bike one time. We've been trying to do a lot of different things with the community besides the church, and pretty much we're just enjoying ourselves now. Life's too short, and we're enjoying it.
You mentioned military. Are you past military? You said you do some stuff with some military groups and charitable groups, and so talk to me about that a little bit.
I have a couple of neighbors. I'm not military. I'm ex-law enforcement, but I did meet a lot of military personnel. I got cousins who are military. Have been in Desert Storm, Gulf War, and stuff like that. And I go with them because I like working with the Wounded Warrior program. There's a program right now that I'm trying to look into that helps supply wheelchairs to soldiers that look like riding motorcycles. They take a Harley and make a conversion to it so they can put a wheelchair on it and they ride. And so I saw that out in Daytona, and me and my buddy started looking into it to see how we can help the soldiers who like to get out and ride. Now, Harlistas started a long time ago from military personnel. Okay? All got together and started doing community things. My heritage is Puerto Rican. I'm proud of it. Being Latino and a Harlista, and I'm still new to it because I just started riding on a Harley. And it is a great feeling. It's great. I love it. It's pretty much for me and my wife. Actually, just for me, it's very relaxing. I enjoy myself on it. And everybody has different ways to do things to relax. And the military guys, they're all retired veterans, survivors of cancer, all this other stuff. And I go, every time they'll call me to go ride with them. And I feel honored to be asked to go ride with them, though I have never served in the military. So I try to do a lot of stuff with them.
You mentioned earlier that you like getting on the bike and riding, so you obviously like traveling. What is it about the traveling on the bike? You said you want to go coast to coast in Seattle. What is it about traveling? What does it do for you? How does it relax you? Talk to me about that.
It relaxes me because when you're on a bike, you basically have to pay attention to the road. If you have other things that bother you, it clears your mind. It actually very much relaxes me. It clears my mind. I just worry about what's on the road, where I'm going to. It's a journey for me. I get on my bike every day. I get on my bike. It's a journey. I don't usually use my bike for work. What I do, it's on and off. But when I go riding on the weekends, now it's like I go. It just clears my head, and I just enjoy that. No more stress. Lowers my blood pressure, and that's one of the health things I have. High blood pressure. At my age, having blood pressure issues is really bad, and being overweight. But it's like my pastor says, he'll see me in church, and I'm sitting there, where I'm in the pew listening to the sermon, and then after Mass, he'll come and ask me, I saw you thinking like your mind wasn't here. I said, yeah, I was thinking about my bike. He goes, why? Why is that? I said, because I prefer to be on my bike thinking about God and church thinking about my bike. And he looks at me like, you're the funniest thing. And I like that. He lost my bike and everything.
That's good. So, as a Harlista, you've been a Harlista for a relatively short period of time, but you've been involved in motorcycles and stuff or know people. And there's always two things: there's good things that happen, there's bad things that happen. Give me, if you can think of a couple examples, maybe some things that might be sad in your mind about motorcycle. But then, tell me something that's really good that makes you feel real good about it.
Okay, like I said, I was with law enforcement. I had a friend of mine on a bike, law enforcement, that they did not. People on bikes for some reason get fixation that they don't respect persons on bike because everybody gets a bad interpretation. This is a law enforcement officer who was doing a traffic stop and they missed. Then it just fixed on the lights and they hit him. The guy was drunk. He hit him. I mean, that was the first incident I had where a biker that I knew was close to me that happened. So it happened several years ago, many years ago. Now, good thing for me being on a bike is everybody that's on a bike says hello. It's like they may not know you. You pull into a gas station. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Hey, where you riding to? Oh yeah, but it's great. It's great weather down the road and all that stuff. Everybody says hello to you, especially on a Harley. They do say hello. No one's feared. You're not God-feared because you're wearing leather gear or riding a bike. Everybody says hello. It's a total different outlook, and I look at it. The way I look at it now is, hey, they're just real people. We're all real people on bikes. This is a passion that I'm growing into right now, and hope my wife grows into it further, and I'm enjoying myself.
Well, you talked about the brotherhood and law enforcement and the people just Harleys. I mean, so branch that off into a Harlista. What does Harlista mean to you with all that you've said?
Harlista to me right now, as I understood, it's a person of Latino heritage who's willing to put down for his community, share himself with his community, go out and do stuff for the community. Also, it has very passionate about riding with others in his community or in his group. And his, just friends we're going out to get together. We're just going to go out and ride, have a good old time, relax, not looking for trouble, because you always get that in the stereotype is that a group of people on bikes, they're considered a gang. It's never like that. It's totally different, and that's what I like about it. This group I ride with is very family oriented, which is totally different than what I had foreseen. And that was because it was stereotyped when I was in law enforcement. Never been the same. And I'm very happy with that. I'm very proud to be with the group I'm with now.
Good. So let's go from one extreme to the other, from being involved with a big group to a single person. If you had one person that you, whether they're alive, dead, a movie star, or a family member that you look up to, that inspires you, that you're out riding, maybe you think about them, whether you'd be riding with them, who would that person be? Who, if you could go on a ride of a lifetime with that person, where would you go? What would that entail?
Well,
talk to me about that.
My heart is my wife. That she will go with me everywhere. She's my inspiration. Like I said, she's a cancer survivor, which is a big thing. Which to me is when you're in love with somebody that much and you can't do something for them because it's out of your control. It hurts. But she survived that. She showed me she persevered. The perseverance and everything. That was my inspiration. My inspiration now is to be with her and we enjoy things together and made me realize life is short. And why not go for it? Why be scared? Because my mom and dad never liked me getting a bike. To be honest with you there. Mom and dad can't see me on two-wheelers. Yet, I went and did it on my own, and I enjoy it. My wife enjoys it with me. So she's my partner, my co-pilot, and whatnot. We go out on the bike together, and that's the way it is right now. We love it.
Great. Any last comments, thoughts that you want to say?
No, I'm pretty good. I mean, like I said, I'm very proud to be a biker. And soon to be I need time to put experience in, I don't know what's that other word I'm looking for. Experience being a Harlista is going to take time. Because I'm just a beginner.
Good. Well, thank you very much.